Smooth. It's time to talk legendary 49er football. Are you ready, fam? How you doing? Niners! Well, by the way, Nikita, congratulations. Saquon Barkley has made a whole big difference in that team, hasn't he? Eagles looked scary the other night. My God. Whoa, 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 whoa. Now I've got my real concerns about the Eagles. And Rams own Santa Clara. Lose this weekend while you're talking all that stupid trash that you love to talk. You'll be more, you know what? If you do, this year, Mr. Rams own Santa Clara will be more comical than the 2 years before this one. Shut up. Fam, are you, Hawks, part 2. And I since I've met Eric, it's all about the fans. I don't hate on the Hawks now. So we got to win this game, of course, but still. 49ers Week 11 versus Hawks predictions. You make the call. Niners may as well be in the playoffs, so fam. They may as well be. Because the state of mind right now in this 11th week of the 2024 season is lose again and join the Rams in mediocrity. San Francisco's most likely spend all of their disposable losses, if there's even such a possibility or such thing, already. The Hawks are also going to fight. Oh, fam, they're going to fight desperately because they feel like they're still in the mix, and they should. As far as the NFL race goes, and this is still up for grabs for every team in the division. With the front-running Cardinals, fam, I ain't lying. I'm telling you right now, if there's a team that I'm afraid of, it's them. I just don't know what, Tonight to the phones, we're going to go for your weekly take and prediction on what you're expecting from the Niners versus Hawks in Week 11. Oh, man. You see, when you talk about 49er football, especially nowadays, you're talking about who's going to be there. See, because any team in the league, the 49ers can definitely hand them their ass. But is everybody going to, is enough of the force going to be with the 49ers to be able to deal with another team? We got a lot of guys out. Kevin Givens, he's not coming in, groin. Travaris Ward. Fam, you know what? Keep Travaris in your prayers and thoughts. I wonder how long it's going to take, if that's even possible, to be able to get over a tragedy like that and then even feel like continuing your life in any category, So we got to hope for Travaris. We need him. Mitch Wisnowski's got a back thing going on. It's gotten real serious. Doubtful is Darrell Luter Jr., questionable Aaron Banks, Nick Bosa, John Feliciano, Yuta Gross-Matos, George Kittle's got that hamstring. When has George Kittle not been hurt? Okay, it doesn't matter with George. He's going to play anyway. Trent Williams got an ankle out. I'm a little concerned about that, though. Hawks, tight end Noah Fant out. Brady Russell, foot, tight end. He's 2 tight ends are out. Whoa. Connor Williams. He's only 27 years old, and he just suddenly retired this week. He started every game this season for Seattle after coming back from a torn ACL from last year, December, and he just quit. No details were given on that. Second string, third string center they're going to be using this weekend. I feel bad for him for that because those kind of tragedies. So you can't wish anything when a team's having tragedy, unless it's the Rams. When a team's having tragedy, you don't want to wish anything bad because the fact is you bring a karma back to you. If it's Rams, let them roll over and just crap. Juwan J may have made an unexpected appearance on Thursday's injury report due to an ankle injury. Scared me to death, but you know what? He's been cleared to play against the Hawks anyway. When you become legendary suddenly, like Juwan Jennings has, you got to play. Nick Bosa returned to practice after missing the past 2 days. As you've heard, Nick played through a hip pointer against the Bucks, and it was killing him. You couldn't tell by watching him, though. He seems to generate the same energy. The guy's, he's got to be an alien. Nick, or some kind of mutant. Trent Williams, Mitch Wisnowski, Kevin Givens, and Travaris Ward were probably, uh, Trent Williams. Good news, though. Givens was observed working on conditioning exercises on the side field. Maybe he's a week or so away. More good news, the Niners plan to activate Yuta Gross-Matos. I like what I saw from him in the early part of the season. He brings an energy. He's one of those guys that's just hard to block. You see him slipping in the backfield constantly, and all of a sudden, boom, he goes down. When he went down, I knew there was going to be a problem because the defensive line we have right now does not do what we need it to do. It's just not. Leonard Floyd is turning out to be a real disappointment. I expected more from him. We're not getting it. You need Gross-Matos. And the other two guys, well, yeah, Leonard Floyd's the only one that's actually not playing up to his own personal standards. This week, the Niners signed punter Pat O'Donnell, anticipating that Mitch Wisnowski, who has a back injury, could miss Sunday's game. As I mentioned, in fact, this could be the case with Mitch for a while. Coach Shanahan revealed that Mitch, the mighty foot Wisnowski, will likely be placed on injured reserve to accommodate the Gross-Matos activation. Man, this guy better be good because, what's really funny is the guy that Anders came in for Jake, and as soon as we saw him kick a couple of times, we were delighted. All right, Jake, take your time coming back, man. Don't come back until you feel good. Don't strain yourself. And I don't know if this guy's going to do the same thing, though. Aaron Banks, questionable to play on Sunday due to his thigh injury. Welcome to the holidays, fam. It's that time of year again. This is just awful. I'm not even done yet. I mean, you may have to start making that special eggnog with the extra ingredients that your mama told you not to put in there right now. Okay, a week or two away, but Thanksgiving ain't up yet. John Feliciano has been practicing since last week and eligible to be activated off the IR. That's good news there. The road to postseason 2024 is pretty clear, though. Niners filled the car up, drove to and through Tampa Bay last week, and are headed back home. Well, they came out with a W. See, fam, they come back to the Hawks this week, but quiet as it's kept about better not lose that game against Tampa Bay. Some believe the Bucs game wasn't really a must-win panic time just yet. You and I both know better than that. Why would they say that? I don't know. Yeah, it was. You lose that game last week, and we're sitting down in a crap bowl with the Rams. And, in fact, you got two other. So the clear front runner in the league would be the Cardinals. So why wasn't it a must-win? Yeah, hell yeah, it was. I imagine because of the division log jam. It is slightly jammed up with the game. Anybody wins or loses this weekend, it shifts the whole positioning of the standings. The game in Tampa Bay was a virtual must-win for the previous 4-4 Niners, so that's all there is to it. A loss to fall to 4-5 could have been a huge problem, due mainly to the level of competition that's coming up later on the schedule. Here we go. Niners worked so hard to pull that 23-20 victory out, and that's pretty much what had us all upset, right? I mean, come on, man. If you guys are going to fight your ass off on a Bucs team that didn't even have all their main weapons and walk out of there sweat pouring off your head with a 3-point win, you scored 23 points. Oh. I think, though, with CMC was tired. That wasn't the real CMC. We're going to see a better CMC, I imagine, this week. They're going to, what's really funny, he's not going to practice much for the rest of the season. I don't know how that's going to work out, but they're going to save his body for the games. As Kyle Shanahan believes, CMC doesn't need no practice. That boy's a Jedi. If anything, he's going to be running practices. I mean, he's going to go over there and coach with Kyle while Kyle's doing something else. This is no more casual stops, fam. They could just win out the rest of their games and punch their ticket that way, but with having, we got to go to Lambeau. The Cheesehead Hospitality is waiting on us. The ridiculous city of Buffalo. You see what I'm saying? It's going to get rough, fam. coming over the contest against the Lions, Dolphins, and Rams. Followed by back on the road again to AZ. Raise your hand if you think the 49ers are going to run the board. What? Oh, God. God. What are the odds Niners go through all of that? Boasting 13-4. It really? That puts a handful of other scenarios on the table, too. You can see it now coming, too, fam. There's a real chance tiebreakers come into play for either the division or a wild card spot. I do not want to go through a wild card spot with this team. You're already having enough injuries as it is. Yeah, with a wild card, you've got the possibility of getting more injuries, like we did against. That's the only reason why the Rams won that year. Hell, we were so beat up, battered, and bruised that by the time we staggered into LA, and they still only won by 3 points because of a couple of mistakes they still should have lost, but still. You play that extra game, it gives you a disadvantage. We've seen it. Don't go in as a wild card. The bottom line with Sunday's game is that the Niners can't drop another game in the division, period, after losing to the Cardinals and Rams early in the season. Ronnie Bell, I ain't never going to forgive you for that, man. I really am not. If there's anything you're going to do, you're not going to lose to the goddamn Rams. They're around here talking trash like they're worth a damn. God. NFL tiebreakers when the division start with a head-to-head record. The Niners would sweep this season. Series with the Hawks with a win Sunday and climb further ahead of them in the standings and put them out of the way. Be quiet, Gene D. Hey, no, man. No, you're not winning. If the teams split their head-to-head matchups, which the Niners would if they beat the Rams and Cardinals, then the next tiebreaker record is within the division. You know, they use points scored, and it gets down to a lot of math. The Niners are going to need a trio of wins in the division down the stretch. And their second time through the NFC West starts this weekend. I do want a wild card element. I don't even want to talk about that, man. Just no, because we're gonna. The Packers are struggling. It's really strange. I thought they were just going to dominate. You do have a situation with Jordan Love. He did get hurt earlier, but the guy, what's his name? Tony, what's that guy's name? They drafted. He did a good job holding things down while Love was out. Next tiebreaker is conference record. As I mentioned, San Francisco. 3 NFC losses early in the year put them in a hole already in that category. So, and then it still said, I don't know why they're doing that. I guess to keep people interested. It still said the Niners can still make the postseason even if they lose Sunday. I don't want to know. The guys that are talking like that are talking about a wild card. I don't want a wild card. No. Give me a ranking. We've got to pass. Number 7 are the Green Bay Packers. We need to pass them. I don't know. God. But anyway, the Niners beat Seattle 36-24 in the first meeting. The Seahawks are 2-1, straight up on the road, but they're also 1-3 against the spread as underdogs this season. If you're going to look at records, I guess trends. I guess that's something to feel good about. But sentences don't make for games. You got to go out there and play them. Niners are favored to defeat the Seahawks according to BetGMM. MGM. Spread 6.5. Got to get a touchdown if you get a bet on them. We got to be a touchdown ahead at the end of the game. Over under is 50.5. Fam, you know what? I do see the 49ers looking a little better than they looked last week because of the fact that CMC is back. And I knew they were going to take a minute to integrate him. I didn't know from watching last week, you can get sort of a measure as to how good you can expect them to be this week. I'm giving them 34-17 Niners. With all the fear in the world, I'm serious. Woo! Niners, don't come out. And Ronnie Bell, don't even put your clothes on. Stay in the locker room. Hey, Matty S., come on in, Matty.
Oh, Ronbo, what's going on, my friend?
Oh, Matty, it's that time of week when you have to start thinking, oh, my God, Niners. Because, I'm relaxed.
Yeah.
It's going to be on Monday, Victory Mondays, Tuesday, still cool. Wednesday, you start to imagine things and get low in your thoughts. But if we lose this game, okay, look at the schedule. We got to go through this. We're gonna lose. We got a possibility. You get crazy. It just gets real strange.
Oh yeah, me too, bro.
What are you thinking, Matty?
Well, like you said, you go through like Tuesday, and then like Wednesday, it's almost like you got to Wednesday's the refocus day, and then you got to refocus on the new weekend. You know,
And
but
from what we've seen so far, it's hard to get real crazy optimistic, right? Go ahead, Matty.
but I have a hard time not being optimistic against the Seahawks, man. There's beyond the Cowboys, there's really no other team that I like beating as bad as I like beating the Seahawks.
God,
You know, and that probably comes from me partially living up in this area.
and listen to them talking trash all the time. That's got to be rough.
Oh yeah, it's rough, and I love it when I see Seahawks fans cry. Absolutely,
Man, you got your hand up in that area.
I drink the tears, bro.
Yeah, because they haven't beat us in 3 seasons. I mean, if a Seahawks fans wants, I'd engage the conversation if I was you. I saw some guys sitting at the counter and stuff like that. Hey, you guys Hawks fans? How you doing?
All my Niner gear on. What's happening, fellas? But I'm feeling confident, man. Well, we've got a whole other week. I mean, we've been obviously another full week of practice with CMC back in the mix. I have a feeling it's going to be a good weekend, man. I have the same score you do, 34-17.
Okay.
So when you said that, I was like, "Ooh, yeah, spot on, man."
Yeah.
Yep.
So
that's what I'm feeling.
Everybody.
Detroit's going to be tough, man. But,
that's why I never say anything anymore. I'm not, unlike some fans that get the brains beat out all the time, still talk trash. I ain't saying a word to anybody from Detroit. My God, that's a monster
not at all.
they built over
Me
there.
either, bro. My girlfriend, I call him my brother-in-law because I've been dating the gal for so long. But my girlfriend's sister's husband and his dad, they're going to Green Bay in 2 weeks, so they're going to see the Niners and the Green Bay Packers play. I'm like, you lucky sons of bitches.
I know, man. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah.
Oh, in legendary Lambeau
They're going to be cold, man.
I know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah. The temperatures have already started dropping there, haven't they? By the time we get there,
oh yeah,
we're talking 10s and 15s, if not down. If there's snow on the ground, oh my! Can they just start snowing this early in the year? Does it? Yeah, it is a holiday time.
Oh yeah, it does.
Oh,
dude, Ronbo, put it this way, Ronbo. We're getting snow in our mountains so early this year. This is the early because the ski resort in my area is called Mount Bachelor, and Mount Bachelor hasn't opened this early since 1998.
I was going to say, you got enough powder for people to drop skis on?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Yep. Not in the town, but not too far away. I'm like a half hour.
Well, yeah, that means Green Bay's. They've got. If you guys got it there, they for sure got it in Green Bay further. Yeah, east.
Oh yeah. Well, if you're looking at like Truckee, they're your state up there in the Sierras, they're getting killed with snow.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be like concrete.
But watch George Kittle race out there with no sleeves on. I always love watching certain ball players that like to intimidate the other team by running out there with short sleeves on and pretending like they don't feel anything.
Kittle's the one to do it.
Yeah, oh hell yeah. I think he did it last time. And the funny thing about it, you look at those guys.
He's a special breed, though.
He probably doesn't feel it. Those guys are pumped. I mean, they're pumped up. Iowa?
They're ready to go.
How cold does it get in Iowa, though? Some guys can actually be acclimated to that kind of cold. It doesn't bother them, I guess.
Well, it's funny. The older I get, Ronbo, the less I feel like the less acclimated I am to it. Man, when I was younger, I was wearing shorts out in the snow. Now I'm just freezing to death.
We used to see guys like you coming into California. Now we're really wimps in California. It could be like 55 or 60 degrees, and we're all bundled up, got the scarf and everything else tied on. I'll see a guy from the East Coast or something like Midwest or something like that. He's walking around like, you guys feel this? You don't? Oh man, yeah, I'm from St. Louis or something. This is shorts and sandals weather. Go ahead, man. You bad.
If it's here in the middle of winter, bro, if it's here in the middle of winter and we have an absolutely beautiful day and for some strange reason it gets over 50 degrees, you see cars driving around with the top down, bro.
And you got a different breed of human being out that way, man. Woo! God.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, your guys' blood is thinner than ours.
Yeah, much. Because I hate cold weather.
That's what it is.
Man.
Yeah. Oh. When I was in Phoenix for a while, they made a joke. They're like, just wait like 3 years and that 70-degree breeze is going to kill you. I'm like, nah, that can't even be. Fast forward 3 years and like freezing to death at 70 degrees. But anyways, yeah, I think it's going to be cold over there.
Well, in fact, what's the temperature like in Oh, no, they're coming to us. No, we don't have to worry about that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they're coming to us. And then we go on the road for a couple of games, I think.
Oh, Manny, what do you think? Is Gino
I'm optimistic, man.
Okay. Is Gino going to – is he going to straighten up this weekend and have a great game, or how's it going to go? Are we going to be okay?
I think we're going to be absolutely fabulous this weekend. And I think out of all the teams that we play, I mean, we play tough, man, but I think it's something about the Seahawks, man. It's a divisional game. We see them twice a year. Yeah, they're tough because they are a divisional game or a divisional team that we play and see regularly. But I just have this feeling that maybe I undershot the 34 and it might be more like 42.
See,
I have a feeling we're going to whoop that ass.
Yeah, I just wish we didn't have as many people out as we do, but we might be okay. I mean, they've got people out too. So this time of year, it's kind of an equal thing on the field as far as personnel goes. It just depends who executes the better.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
True story. I think we're good, though, bro. I think we're getting a little healthier. This might be like you said, look at our record after the bye week.
I know, right?
We're
famous. Matt, we're going to go 34-17. Yep. I got you down for. I want to confirm that. and I'll see you
34-17, my friend.
Oh, God, yes.
Can't wait, my friend. Oh, I can't wait.
You, fam.
All right, buddy.
Night, man.
Have a good night, my friend.
Thanks.
Night.
Hey, let's go see what Double A's talking about.
What's up, Ronbo?
Double A, it's Hawks time, and although it doesn't carry the same weight it did in the past, but they're still wearing that uniform. That in itself intimidates me. I understand that DK Metcalf is going to get up off the injured list this week just to join us for the party. And, we still probably have our red zone issues. That's bothering all of us. Let me stop. Double A, what's going to happen this weekend? Give me your score on top of it.
Yeah, so I know we all know it's the Seahawks because they're our, divisional opponents, and it's always a tough thing when we play them, but I still think we're a better team than them.
Oh, agreed.
So, and you know what, Ronbo? I think we'll play. I think we'll play better this week than last week we did.
Oh, I hope so. And we're not going to travel across country. We're not going to travel across country and drop down into 87 degrees of heat, feeling like 10 o'clock in the morning when it's 1 on the East Coast. I mean, there's various things that could affect a ball player. Nick Bosa is really worrying me, but yeah, I agree. We should look a lot better than we did look last week.
Yeah, and I feel like Purdy and Pearsall will have a more connection this week.
Is Ricky Pearsall making you crazy? I'm telling you right now, Ricky Pearsall, you could tell his face has been in that playbook the whole time. He's coming along. Every week he gains a little bit more. Ricky Pearsall was good last week. What is he going to look like this week? Oh, Ricky P. Oh, by the way, did you see him and Debo at that Warrior game?
Oh, yeah.
I was trying to watch them.
They were both vibing.
When he was cracking me, I'm looking at both of them, and I'm wondering which one of you guys is actually black. Ricky, where did you get your way of talking, man? I couldn't stop laughing at that. Ricky's about to get that name, White Chocolate. Give him another week or two. God. But anyway, go ahead.
But yeah, and I think they said Nick Bosa is questionable.
Yeah.
So
He'll play, even though he probably shouldn't. And I wish if Kyle sees him struggling or laboring out there, Kyle, let Gross Matos finish this game. If we jump out to where we're controlling the game and the ball, don't continue to run Nick out there. And by the way, the same goes with CMC. Don't drive it into the ground unnecessarily. I really wish Kyle had somebody that could actually watch over him sometimes. He gets a little, when Kyle gets scared, he does crazy things. You know what? He really does.
yeah, but yeah, and also of course we're all expecting CMC to get like 10 to 15 touches.
Oh, he'll get more than that. You know he will. Oh.
Yeah.
I wish he'd go out. You know what? I let Rosmato, let Gurindo or even JP start the game off. If they look like they're on fire, then let CMC come into the game, but put him out in the slot. Put him somewhere in the backfield and run out. Don't run and bump him off the tackles.
Use him as a decoy.
Well, he still be involved, but not running between the tackles. You know, hand the ball to him every time. Yeah.
Right.
He won't listen.
Yeah. You got your Turk Gross models coming back.
Mm-hmm.
So
tough player. Better than I even thought when we got him. I didn't understand why we had him. But I understand, why they drafted him. I understand now he can play. But his problem's probably been like there was the same was in Carolina. He can't stay with you more than 5 or 6 games a year. So that's going to,
But yeah, and I think our D-line should dominate because their offensive line is kind of shaky.
Yeah.
Plus their center just retired today.
There's no reason for that either. Well, there's a reason. He's got a personal reason. But they're not disclosing why a 27-year-old that's not having a bad season decides to just retire. What could that be about? I feel bad for him.
Oh, no.
Maybe he'll come back. Anyway.
But yeah, I say the score, I have 31-21 Niners win.
You're gonna make it a nail biter, but that covers the spread though. 31-21 for Aaron. 31-21 for Aaron. Go ahead, Aaron.
So,
you're probably right because every time I anticipate anything good, it goes south at least a few points. But go ahead.
But yeah, of course they're gonna come out and play us tough, but I think like coming at the end of like the fourth quarter, I think we should be able to wear them out.
Yeah, if we run the ball, because you saw what the Eagles did. Because Washington was in that game. Oh yeah, and pretty soon Saquon started beating them up, running them up, running. They're getting tired. Barkley's not. Tongue's dragging on defense. He's busting out bigger and longer runs every time. See, CMC could do that to a team. I think Jordan Mason could too. But we're going to see. Yeah, we'll find out. Double A, I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna see you Sunday. Let's see what happens.
All right, Ronbo. I'll see you Sunday.
You're looking forward to it. Double A, my dude. See you then. Night, fam.
Have a good night, fam.
Thanks. And here comes Steven, Debo Samuel's biggest fan. Steven! And Debo Samuel breaks 1 tackle. He breaks 2 tackles. Debo Samuel heading down the field. He's got 1 man to beat. Highlight reel. And Steven's sitting there saying, Oh, he got lucky.
Where was that? Where was all that all season? Where was that during the Super Bowl?
We haven't seen that in a couple of years, actually.
Yeah. Well, now you finally decided to wake up?
Yeah, man, Steven,
Should have never got the money
year.
he got.
He's not bad this year. He's had only
But
had a
he
couple of
ain't
drops.
worth the money. He's not worth the money. He is not worth the money, man.
Well, I don't know about
When he got that crazy lucrative deal, I knew that was going to come back to haunt us because he only had that one breakout season. We had Brandon Ayuk on the rise. So, and I think we still had
ESPN
Juwan
thinks
at
he's
that
leaving
too.
this year too. So you might be onto something.
Yeah, they might trade him. Honestly, it'd be the best thing that the Niners could do is trade him for something that's worth a damn, maybe the draft.
Yeah, Talanoa could be on his way out because the 49ers have been clearly telling people what they're going to do at the safety spot with Mustafa, Jair Brown, and they may get another one. We're gonna. You know what? If you're like me and you make attachments to some of these players, I'm gonna feel some kind of way. I could just tell right now when the season starts next year. I'm gonna miss those guys if they do have to go.
It sucks because you don't want Hunger to be on the chopping block, but I mean he had one breakout season, which was his rookie season. He got injured, unfortunate, but then he comes back and then gets hurt immediately, almost like immediately his first play.
No. Wow.
So it's like, what have you done from a business aspect? You got to look at it like, what have you done for me lately? Yeah. And I know that's callous, but that's the truth. That's the nature of the beast. It's the next man up from there. And if the next man up just so happens to outperform you, well then, I mean, in this case, like in certain cases like Christian McCaffrey, that's like a generational talent. He comes back and he's still really good.
Yeah.
So for
without any practice.
Say, hey, you know what? Let's get McCaffrey.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's never going to happen. That's why Cody Schrader got the boot, because the latter of the three, you're looking at, what was it? CMC, Jordan Mason, Isaac Guerrero, and then
Patrick Taylor. I thought it was between Patrick Taylor and Schrader. I really did, but they kept Patrick.
I was hoping it was going to be Mason, Guerrero, Schrader. I was really hoping for that. Keep Guerrero on the practice squad, keep Schrader on the team, because Schrader had a lot of promise.
Yeah,
he had a lot of promise. And now he's
to this. Yeah, it just needs a little NFL time. I got a feeling because if he done his track record goes all the way back to high school. Give me a break, kid. You got no shot here, man. But go ahead, we'll put you on there. Your dad called. So this is what he went through college, walked on, became one of the best in the entire system. That's crazy.
Yeah. But you know what else too, Ronbo? I can also foresee George Kittle cutting loose too.
Yeah.
Which sucks because we need that. We need him more than we need Debo, Hunger.
No, I would bet against that. Kittle's not going anywhere. No. They'll go down to the last. If they're going to go get rid of your gold star guys, he's going to be one of the last ones to go.
I sure hope so, because the Niners have had a really bad track record of getting rid of their gold star guys.
Buckner being one of them. Kittle. Yeah. No,
I mean,
who else?
You got to look back at what they did with Buckner. Buckner for Armstead and Kinlaw. Come on. Come on.
Yeah, that was. You know what? There was something going on that got hostile between them, I think. The reason why that happened. It was more than just that. They didn't make a choice in that fashion. I think there was other criteria, but that's neither here nor there now. We're probably going to lose Juice.
Don't say that. We need him.
I know.
We have no other fullback that can replace him.
I know.
He's literally the best fullback for a reason. Guaranteed money every time he gets the ball. Never drops a pass. Always holds on to it. I don't think I've ever seen him fumble a ball.
How many years did we sign him for?
I think we have one more year.
Oh, well, he'll be one
after
more
this.
I
think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, he won't go next year then.
But Debo for sure I foresee getting cut. 100%. Only because out of everybody in the entire locker room, he's the only one I could say next to Brandon Ayuk that is not a legitimate team player. So what I mean by that is when it comes to cutting the fat off of a contract because they want to afford other players to keep, Debo and Brandon Ayuk are the two players I can know for sure that will not do that. Trent Williams did it. GMC will do it. Juice will do it.
You might
Kittle.
be misjudging Debo. He might restructure. Because remember, restructure doesn't mean you're getting money taken away. You're just moving it around. So.
Yeah, moving it around for whatever it could be allocated to. Like, you have to hit this many yards to get the bonus out on this.
Well, also it means that it'll be extended. I mean, your contract will be extended a year to make it smaller, right? I mean, the math works out.
Mm-hmm.
And Debo stays around in front of you just to piss you off.
Man, don't say that. We don't need him. We don't. That's the crazy part. We don't really need him. In a room with CMC, Jordan Mason, Isaac Guerrero, you have, Jawan Jennings, Ricky Pearsall, if he continues to stay healthy. You have Chris Conley. You have George Kittle. Siebert. Yeah, and Cowie. Yeah. We have all these wide receivers and all this talent. We don't really need Debo. He's just kind of like what OBJ was with the Rams, a distraction. That's all he is.
We're just over there getting hurt. OBJ's getting hurt.
Yeah, he's just getting hurt. Yep. So it's like we don't really need him.
We need your score, though. What is your score, Steven?
We're going to whip that ass 30-20. They just lost their star center to retirement.
Strange.
So
did you say 30-20? Yeah.
Yeah, 30-20. We're whooping that ass, Ronbo. And Geno Smith he's gonna be running for his life, especially up the middle.
Yeah.
Get ready.
2 INTs at minimum, I think, maybe, because he forces the ball a lot. DK Metcalf insists that he does, so that's a problem for him. Anyway.
You're being too nice, Ronbo. It's going to be 4 INTs.
He's not quite that bad. I wish he would be. Hey, Steven, let me see you Sunday, fam. Appreciate you.
Oh, you will, man. Don't trust. I'll always be there. You have a good night, Ronbo. Take care.
Steven.
And who's got it better than us?
I don't think so. We got it. We got this.
Yeah, who's got it better than us, Ronbo?
No Liners body. Night, Steven.
Have a good Friday, Rob.
Thanks, man. You too. And I think I'm Sharon and Mom.
Hey, Ronbo.
Hi, Sharon. Are you ready for the Seahawks? It's not. I think it's because of Eric.
They don't terrify me anymore.
I know, and also I don't hate them like I used
to.
They
used to, but not no more. So I'm not worried about this game. It's a trap game.
Oh, there's something I didn't think about, a trap game. No, the 49ers are not going to take this lightly. They're going to come in fighting tooth and nail. They can't lose any more games, Sharon.
And
they know it.
He holds on to the ball too long, so he's going to get sacked.
Yeah, that's true. Geno does need to let his running backs have the ball.
He doesn't throw the ball right away. He holds on to it until he can see somebody open. That's when he's going to get sacked.
And they got great running backs. I don't know why they don't want to run the ball. That's really funny. They got good running backs, too. Well.
But, yeah, it's going to be a good game. We're going to get this win. Go 6-4.
Yeah.
We're going to win the rest of our season and sneak into the playoffs like we always do.
Well, sure, there was a day we used to go right, kicking the door down in the playoffs. You're right. Now we sneak in, ease in.
Yep, go win the NFC West like everybody's saying that we're going to win it. So, yeah.
I just don't know.
What about them Cowboys, though, Ronbo? That was a blowout game.
Anytime I need to laugh, I'm feeling bad about our team, I think about the Cowboys, and it just breaks me up. Oh! Woo! I want to be a Cowboy.
What a game that was. I was like, dang, y'all lost 34-6. What?
I think they quit. Yeah, I really do. They
really quit after that. They had to.
I think they quit a couple of weeks ago. The Cowboys, and then you got Micah saying bad things about the team on his podcast.
He was saying some text. I was like, that team is falling apart.
I was like, Micah, that's your team, man. You're talking bad about him like that.
He's not going to be around much longer. I think he's going to get traded.
Probably, because Micah's not helping things.
No. But I think we're going to have a good game. I think we're going to play better than we did last week. They're going to shake that last week off. They're going to come out fighting. It's going to be a physical game. But we're going to come out with a win and nobody gets hurt. That's the last thing we need. So,
yeah, that's a good point.
I think Ricky will have another touchdown. And I think
do it in Ricky
CMC will
fashion.
get one.
God, he's good.
I think he's going to be really good. To keep getting the reps. He's going to do really fine.
Him and Brock's going to be developing chemistry quick, too.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. And then him and Debo at the game yesterday or the day before. That was funny.
You know, that game was. I said, you guys are hanging out, huh? This is good.
Yeah.
Said, where's George? George usually in. You know, it's funny. They got clicks. George, CMC. Who else was that third guy? George, CMC.
I want to say what, Juice?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they all go to Warrior games together.
Yeah.
They got Ricky and Debo. Who else goes to Warrior games? I think they're the only ones. Yeah.
Might have been the only two that
Maybe
I
they get
know
invites
of.
because they're sitting right down in prime seats.
Yeah,
they might be getting
My
invitations.
mom's going to one in December.
Yeah. God, the Warriors look tough. Steph Curry
Yeah,
looks
they
like he's
are.
21 again. I mean, he's just lighting it up. God.
Yeah.
Sharon,
They're playing right now, too, actually.
Warriors, yeah. That's right. The game just started a little while ago.
Yeah.
Sharon, did Jimmy G, is he back in with the, no. I didn't hear anything about a trade with Jimmy G going back to New England. What are people talking about? Okay,
I didn't hear anything about that.
Oh, they said what he would have made. Yeah. Okay. But anyway, Sharon.
I think Jimmy G's done lost cause now.
Yeah, I wonder how he feels like. I wonder if he feels like playing.
He's all dried up, I think, now.
Maybe.
So, yeah.
Anyway. Well, what's going to happen to Sharon? You know, you're looking for Gino to get beat up for holding the ball too long.
We got it.
We got it?
Yeah, he does hold the ball too long. He stays in the pocket. He doesn't come out the pocket sometimes, but not all the time. He runs up the middle, but he's going to get smashed if he runs up the middle.
Which is very strange. He used to be good at being mobile as a quarterback. Huh.
Yeah, he's not really a good quarterback.
I know. I don't know what he's looking at.
And they're having a lot of issues, too. So
yeah.
We got this. We're going 6-4.
Yeah, as long as DK Metcalf's out there getting mad and having the ball forced into him.
Yeah, he's going to get mad because whoever's guarding him, he's going to get mad and get frustrated. So.
Uh-oh. Who's guarding? Uh-oh. I don't
know who's guarding him.
I think Demo's going to have to deal with him. But
he might.
Well, you know what?
Or Jair. So who knows?
Well, then when it gets deep. Here's the thing. You know, DK's really going to pick on and Demo just because he's a little smaller than Javarius. I can't wait to see how much fight that Demo might have in him. He's going to have help because guys are going to race over the field again because everybody wants a piece of DK anyway. That year before last, he grabbed George.
It's going to be a physical matchup, though. It's going to be them trying to start a fight, and then of course, we got to fight with the referees with so-called fouls. That's not necessary. So, you know.
Tony Nagatagi brings up a good point, too, though. No, forgot about Renardo. Yeah, you know, but those guys are still small stature guys.
He'll be out there. He's going to get some time.
You're right, Tony. I forgot about Renardo,
Yeah.
Well, Sharon, give us the scores.
Him. He's fast.
And he's just vicious. You can't shake him. What score you got here?
Mom says 34-20.
Me and Mom on the same page. It's the first time we're like that close. I got 34-17. Mom's got 3 points more for them. What do you got?
38-20.
Okay, see, this is a trend.
And it's Niners all day.
Okay, no antics. We don't get into fights with DK and anybody gets thrown out of the game. Kyle calls a smart game. Okay.
Call some smart plays.
Yeah. Things that make sense.
Stick with the same play calling, Kyle. Don't change it and try to be cute because we're in the lead.
We all know him so well.
Right? Keep the same play that's working for us. Play action in the running game. That's it.
Sharon, we're going to go. I'm going to see you Sunday.
All right, Ronbo.
And hopefully we're not saying after the game. You see, Sharon, remember when you said, Kyle, don't get cute. Continue to do what works from first quarter to fourth quarter.
Yep.
Don't get tired of what you're doing and get bored with yourself and start getting cute and crazy and doing things that absolutely make no sense. Stick with
and
what's
they
working.
come back. No, we don't need that.
Oh, okay.
And Jake Moody, God, for the good Lord, please take the kick.
Oh, I forgot about him. Oh, my God.
And keep Ronnie Bell off the field in the locker room.
Yes.
We don't need him either.
Jake. Okay.
No.
He's going to be fine. He's okay.
Did you see Fred Warner teaching Jake Moody how to kick?
Video? I got to go get that.
It was so funny. I was dying.
Oh, I've got to go find it. I can't wait. Oh.
Yeah, you got to go find it.
Oh, God, I'll search it as soon as we leave. That's good stuff. Sharon, you and Mom,
All right,
have a great
Ronbo.
night. Say hello to that cowboy
too,
brother
Ronbo.
of yours. I really like him. All right. See
All right,
see you
Ronbo.
Sunday.
All right, bye.
Bye. Fred Warner. Fred, you're a piece of work, man. I can't wait to go find that. All right, Jake, come here. I want to teach you some things, man. About what? I'm going to teach you how to kick. What do you think? You can't play linebacker? Come on, man. Here, what I want you to do is... That's... God, I got to find that video. Eric.
What's up, buddy?
Eric, game time, my man. Game time, Eric.
Yes, sir, bud.
Eric, have you heard anything about your is his name Connor? He's 27 years old. Why would he want to just retire? Is there any more? I'm sure it's really personal. But what did you hear anything?
All I can think of about him, I mean, it's very odd. I'm hoping that it's not anything like health cancer related. I'm hoping it's not health related.
I thought about that too. But, would you tell people about that? I mean, why would you keep that to yourself, though? Because I thought about, could it be some serious disease that he just doesn't want to continue, wants to spend time with his family because he got a diagnosis? I don't want to even say that, Eric. I mean, that passed through my mind as well.
Yeah, I mean, and I tell you, we've had to deal with that here in my family.
Oh.
I mean, we've dealt with that. I mean, we're doing good now. Mom's doing good.
Oh, good.
It's
good.
Yeah, we're doing good now. Right now, we're winning. I mean, but I tell you, on days when I know there's going to be like a round of tests coming on,
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I don't really feel like talking to much of anybody until I know, like, what's going on with all the testing that they're doing.
What did you say? All the protecting? What? I mean, the last part.
No, like all the testing.
All the testing. Yeah.
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 Yeah, but they keep saying that he's good. So,
right.
I mean, as far as we're concerned, it's gone. It's over with. It's done, and we're just gonna love life.
There you go. And now enjoy every day to the utmost. And this is the one thing about that type of thing that does have a positive impact on a family is now you appreciate every moment, and that's a special thing. Because far too often we all just take every day for granted. Don't eat up every day. Just have fun.
I tell you, Thanksgiving a couple of years ago, that was absolute hell. Absolute. Because she had to spend a couple of weeks in the hospital on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So, but, I mean, I tell you, so it was not good. But, and the bad thing about it was at the time COVID was already in full swing, so we couldn't go up or anything.
Oh, you're right. That was COVID time. Oh.
And it was COVID time a lot, but I mean, I wish we could have got up there, but no,
Risky.
just couldn't. No. Okay. As for the game, oh man, it's good. I feel like it's going to be about 24-20, and
Close game. Yeah.
Close game. I can't tell you who's going to win because on the one hand, I'm thinking Seattle, and then on the other hand, I'm thinking we could lose this game as well.
Yeah. And at any rate, it's going to be a close game you're looking at. Yeah, and it always is. No matter when we play the Hawks, it's been going on for years. 49ers come out on the long end of the stick, but a lot of times that game was just fought 4 quarters of football, 4 solid quarters of football, and comebacks by one team or the other. Yeah. Yeah, that's there's nothing unreal about that. That's been the case.
Yeah, I tell you, I'm looking forward to it. Should be a lot of fun. And I know that Sunday night in particular is going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Either way.
Well, hey, as a matter of fact, you mentioned Sunday night football. There is are the Chiefs playing? There is a premier Sunday night game this week. Who is that? Isn't that the Hawks? I mean, the Chiefs and the Bills.
What time is that?
I think this is the week. Patrick Mahomes and company.
So we got Bengals, Chargers.
No.
I'm kind of surprised. I thought that you would be right. They did not move Kansas City Buffalo to that spot. I mean, I thought that they could have. Can they move?
They might still flex. It's too late to flex that game. Do they do it this early in the season, though? I don't think they flex this early in the season, though.
Oh, so that's what the holdup is.
Yeah, here's the thing. If we can talk briefly about that game, though, I'll tell you what. If the Chiefs slide by, like they've been doing all season long, to an undefeated record, we'll know the rest of the league needs to be put on notice. They don't have to work hard to beat you. It's just really crazy. They're going to find a way to pull off the win. This is what scares you about the Chiefs. They are a product of destiny. They are going to win, whether you like it or not. Whatever measures you take to beat them, you're not going to succeed. They're going to beat you. And that's what happened to 49ers the last few years. They just get right in the way. Except for Brady, he's another weapon against whatever forces are out there. Brady had no shot. Patrick had no shot against Brady. Beat him to death. I've never seen him look like that. But, we'll find out. Josh Allen, that Bills jinx is still in Buffalo from way back. Eric, always a great time. Well, go ahead, get that thought out. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Now, is this Monday thing, is this going to be kind of the norm again, or the thing that we did on Monday night, is that going to get started again, or was that just a one-time thing?
I don't know. Because there's a Friday night game this year, too, from what I understand.
Monday night, like Monday night, that you had there tonight?
Oh, you mean, yeah. It's this time of year. I'm going to try to get on Monday nights. Because, because one reason it bothered me Monday nights is there was a game on, and we're trying to watch the game, and now I'm going to decide to just put the game on while I'm talking to us.
Right.
All right, Eric. I'll see you Sunday.
You'll see me on Sunday. Much love, everybody. Have a great night. Let's have a great game on Sunday.
Yes, indeed. Thanks, Eric. You have a great night. Give your mom a hug for me too. I love good news. All right. Night, Eric.
Bye-bye.
Anthony.
What to do, Ronbo?
Anthony, man, it's Hawks time, and yeah, Anthony, it's so funny. Since we became a force in the NFC, there's no these circle games anymore. Remember we were the big cat walking through the jungle while every other animal was scattered. You remember that? That was from 2019. We had a couple of years where it was like, but we're that big predator walking through the jungle slowly, looking around. Every animal out there knows he's on the food chain is scattering. They're hiding. We ain't walking through no jungle now. The lions are over there. We look like cheetahs messing with them now. We still badasses, but be careful. That lion smacks you one time with 350 pounds of pressure in that paw. You're going down. Oh. Woo, man. So, what do you think is going to happen this weekend?
No, I mean, like I always tell you, Ronbo, when it comes to Geno Smith, I ain't got no confidence in him at all.
Oh, Geno.
Man, we'll put about 37.
Because we're going to be on the field all day?
We're just going close to 40 on him.
Oh, Jesus. You're going 40?
37.
Oh, yeah. Was he going
37 20?
37-20. Anthony's got 37-20.
37-20.
37-20, Anthony.
Yeah.
All right. We're close. I got 34-17, but I'm so nervous with seeing that. I think they got me shell-shocked. Now when I'm predicting 49 scores, I think they'll do this to make me mad. Jake Moody! And whatever Fred's teaching you, you listen. You heard about it, right? I just heard it a little while ago. Fred's out there trying to teach Jake how to kick. I can't wait to go find that. And he's right.
I think which clown going to be a little better than what it was last week.
Who, Jake? Or CMC?
CMC?
Oh, no, guaranteed. Yeah, he got his legs partially under him last week for sure. He'll be all right.
I think Brock realized he realized how he started the game off.
Oh, nobody got mad at Brock more than Brock did about that. I read about Brock. Brock was Debo saw him sitting in the dark in the locker room corner. Hey, bro, we won the game, man. What's
Debo
up?
say he walked up to him and talked to him.
Yeah, God, so he really takes it seriously when he's
not
perfect.
He started the game off pretty bad, overthrowing the ball, throwing the ball behind him.
Mm. He's got to settle down and relax. He's trying too hard at times. I really believe that. If you do that, and Anthony, you go start trying to just stay within yourself.
Yeah.
Hey, don't worry about it. Just do your thing.
When you try too hard, you start overcompensating for things.
Yes. Everybody's ever played any kind of game. When you start focusing, I got to be perfect, now you're going to start missing. You are. Just relax, have fun, and do what you do. We know Purdy can play better than that. We've seen it.
Yeah, every sport I ever played, man, when I started thinking too much, I did when I played basketball. I was a forward.
Okay.
I think too much. I started shooting air balls and all kind of stuff.
Especially basketball. Basketball, yeah. If you start tripping, I gotta keep my elbow in, man. It's elbows out. Keep it in. As soon as you start tripping on your form, usually, that's when you start messing up. And trying too hard, and now you miss that shot, you come back and take another shot too soon. Here you are now, you got 5, you're 0 for 5. All right? And now your mind is done. You ain't making no more baskets today.
Shots you usually make, you start passing the ball a lot.
Because you ain't got no confidence. You're missing layups.
That's right. You're confident shot.
Guys on the team, I'm open. Pass the ball, man. Yeah, okay. All right. What? So, basketball is really mental. Golf, basketball, and field goal kicking. It's so mental. Because you can have skills, athleticism, and everything else. But if your confidence is lagging, you are going to fail.
Remember, believe it or not, when I played, I think I was playing JV. Our kicker, they caught me in the bathroom smoking cigarettes. So they were like, "Who gonna be our kicker?" So my football coach, he said, "I think old Walton can do it." Rambo. That's why I don't be too hard on Moody when he missed those kicks. Cause Rambo, you talking about man, when the game come down to you, it's nervous, Rambo. It happened to me one time. We were playing this team, 96, and we had win overtime like twice. Oh. Man, we was on the 30-yard line, Rambo. Man, Rambo, man, I'm looking at the people over there in the crowd. They cheering, but my heart beats 30 miles per hour.
30? That's all? I'm surprised it wouldn't beat faster than that. That's why.
It would be fair, Rambo.
That's why if I see the kicker in the locker room and nobody else is in there, I walked in on him and he's in there smoking a J. Talking about, what's up? Hey, what's up, fam? Yeah, I'm coming out there. Hey, look here, man. Tell you what, I ain't seen nothing.
Real,
you finished doing that, and I want you to stay relaxed. Oh, God.
Rambo, I'm going to be honest with you, Rambo. My heart beats so fast. Yeah, your teammate, man, you got this. I'm like, man. Rambo, man, I went to kick that ball, man.
Leg locked up.
Man, that thing flew outside of my feet. I went hooked to the left. Rambo, I just dropped my head, Rambo.
You got my sympathy. I always thought kicker's job, even back in early high school, I was a kicker's job is impossible. But they got to do it. Everybody supports the kicker. God, Anthony, I can imagine. Anthony, we got to go though. I'm gonna see you Sunday, and Jake Moody's gonna be ready because Robbie's gonna come in with a bag, and they're gonna have a good time before the game. And Jake's gonna be fine. I'll see you Sunday.
Rambo, before you go, Rambo, I really do believe. I think Kyle realized he used CMC a little too much when he did not come back. I think he realized.
Hopefully he did. All right, fam. I hope he did. I'll see you Sunday. We'll see.
All right, Rambo. All right, Rambo. Yeah.
Hey, yo, Michael.
Hey, Ronbo, over you tonight. I know my daughter was happy last night with the Eagles winning, and she says, she put in the chat, Ram fans, get ready. We're coming for you next.
Wait. The
Rams? The Eagles play the Eagles after the Patriots. Yep.
Hey, you know what? I've got no doubt in my mind the Eagles are going to beat the Rams. But now if the Patriots just squeeze one out, all that bullshit that we're seeing from Rams fans, it can all disappear in one day.
Rudy will be on suicide watch after that game.
Rudy's been quiet the last week. Actually, it's really funny. He's starting to smell the roses.
I didn't in the basement.
I don't even see him on X. He came in and made a comment the other day because I've been beating him up all week.
But he was in his car by McDonald's. I said, Rudy, what you getting? From more food? You're nervous? You got to eat? You got to stuff your face now?
Rudy, come out and
Rudy too fruity. Yep. And then they're going to play the Eagles, and then they're going to play Buffalo.
Oh, our schedule's rough too. But
but let them get the right. Yeah, but we could probably handle it. They can't handle it. I think we can handle it. We got that corner now. We signed big contract, so maybe now he'll be the piece that will help pick up some pick six or pick some INTs.
Hey, the Tyson fight is on now, huh? And it's just on Netflix. Yeah. You guys go ahead.
Oh yeah, tonight's big fight, guys. I know what I like to put my money on. My daughter even said it. Tony Wright versus Romero. KO, knockout. Tony wins.
Oh.
That'd be a good fight, right? Everybody says Tony Wright, KO, Rudy, right? I'll put that in the chat.
Which one? Vegas odds and everything.
Oh, Vegas odds. Hey, Ronbo will be there live with the microphone talking.
And talking major trash too. I'd have that fight. And Tony Wright circles. Rudy seems a little slow of foot tonight, but then again, I'm told that he's always been slow of foot. There's a quick left, a right, a left. Rudy's down on the ropes. He's leaning. The referee comes over and breaks it up. Rudy's laying on the floor. He's counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rudy jumps up to his feet, and I don't even know why.
I think Tony Wright can knock him out. I can see Tony Wright.
He might. Tony's got to retire, Rudy.
With my daughter. Yeah, but no, I tell you this. And then I did see that video too, with Sharon was saying, you know.
I got to go get that.
Maybe I need to go out and film.
Dang it, how did I miss
that? It's just tough. All the Michigan players that we got are not doing too good. Bell stinks. Moody's got to wake up. 2 Michigan products. What's the matter, Jim Harbaugh? I thought you had a good, what happened? I wonder how Ricky Bell did. He looked good in college, but he comes to Washington. Like,
how about that Georgia product we got too? Robert Beal Jr. He's not showing me anything either. Robert Beal's been with us. Isn't this his second or third? This is his third season, isn't it?
Yeah. Eric, I give you good luck this weekend against us, the Seahawks and Niners. I know I have a lot of Seahawks fans. That a girl that my daughter used to be friends with. She used to brag and all that stuff. But
well, they had a right to.
Good luck, man. I'll tell you this.
Beating us right and left.
I tell you this. It's going to be a good game. I mean, the weather. How's the weather supposed to look Sunday? Supposed to be what?
I hadn't looked into that. In San Antonio, if it's not raining, you can figure anywhere from 65 to 75.
Because I'll tell you this, Ram fans, it's cold and windy in Foxborough this Sunday.
as it always is. It's mid-November.
The Rams might not be used to the cold. The Rams are not going to be used to the cold. They're going to be sitting there like, oh. Remember,
like the Dolphins.
I don't know if they're going to go to Buffalo. Yeah, I don't know if they're playing in Buffalo this year or they're home, the Rams. I don't know if they got to go to Buffalo.
Well, that's right. We all have to go to Buffalo. I would imagine Buffalo has to come to the Rams because we're going to Buffalo. So they sort of alternate things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Atlanta's playing the Rams next year. I looked at the schedule.
Already? They got that out?
Yeah. Well, they tell you who's home and who's away. They tell you who's home and away. They don't tell you the time of week.
Yeah. So, and
they play then the Rams play the Chiefs in 2 years. So they show you who they play.
They just the Chiefs all this time.
Yeah, they're afraid. I guess the Rams fans are afraid of Patrick Mahomes. They're afraid of the Chiefs. The Rams are afraid of them. They're like ghosts. Like,
why do schedule makers always just give them a break?
I don't know. That's Rudy. Rudy, why did they give them a break? You guys are afraid to face the big boy.
Petitioned it.
my daughter score, she picked. Let's see, for this week, I think she said 49. She picked 34-21.
Yeah.
She picked. And then for me, for the 49ers, the only thing I worry about is the running back for Seattle. I go the same score as you, Ronbo.
They don't use them. 34-17? Yeah.
Yeah, because I think they're going to score with the running back, because even if they start that running back, like they hand it off, he'll throw it to him, he'll score, and he's got to watch.
Yeah, Charbonneau and that other guy, I don't know why they don't use him more. Gino does not have to be out there chucking the ball as much as he does.
The guy that retired, he could have health issues, like you said, or maybe he has maybe PTSD, bipolar, maybe he's got mental issues. Maybe he can hit in the head. Maybe something's going on. We don't know. We're hoping for the best for him and his family. That's what I'm wishing. Wishing for the best for the dude.
Yeah, I mean, whatever it is, it's serious. It's real serious. Well, just in the middle.
We'll pray for him, and as a 49er fan, we got to pray for the best for him.
Yes, indeed. All right, Michael.
Doesn't matter. He's a human being like us. All right, buddy. I'll see you.
Agreed.
Sunday.
See you Sunday.
All right, buddy. Good luck.
All right, Michael. Say hi.
All right, win the bell. All right, tell you, win the bell tonight over Romero. I want to see the fight.
We don't see that too. Can't wait till we finish. All right, night, Michael. And we go out to the blue waters of Hawaii. Think about it. I love that way. I love that dress. Tiny bubbles.
Nice, Ronbo. Nice. Aloha. How are you, dude?
Aloha, Tony. Well, here we go, Tony. It's that time of year, but it doesn't hold as much weight as it did once upon a time. But they're still in our division, and there's always still going to be issues, whether it be because of their fierceness, their ability to just. I mean, it's a Hawks. God, what do you foresee happening?
Well, Geno Smith is the quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks, and I believe he is number one in the league in turnover-worthy throws, and he has never been very good, at least against us. I mean, he's shown some flashes. He's got some athletic ability. He throws a pass here and there. You know, he's not without his talents, but I think at the end of the day, he's going to cost him. You know, he's going to cost him the game at the end of the day. So, think of it as Niners. Every NFC game is a must-win game from here on out. Yeah. So, and that includes the Packers and the Lions game as well. So, you know, Bills are an AFC team.
That's right. Conference. Right?
Yeah. Basically, because that's the thing, right? We're trying to get the Niners into the Super Bowl, and they got to make the playoffs first, and they are the 8th seed right now, right? So they are out of the playoffs as of right now. So if they lose the NFC game. I don't think that's going to, like, especially one of these next two, if it's either this week or against the Packers next week, it's just not gonna happen for them. So that being said, the Seahawks are not what they were in 2019. Thankfully, that team would beat us. You know, like that 2019 Seahawks team would absolutely beat us. You know, I'm just hoping that we can see a complete good game from Brock Purdy, because I haven't seen one of those yet. His numbers are good, but he's up and down, up and down. He played a great fourth quarter, but he's been very inconsistent. And again, the worrisome thing, who broke Brock Purdy? It was the Seahawks head coach when he was the defensive coordinator for the Ravens. So I am very curious to see now, post-trade deadline, now that the Seahawks have acquired a couple of more defensive linemen, you know, how that defense is going to play. But even so, the reason why the Niners are going to win this game is because of our defense knowing how to beat Geno Smith. I think Fred Warner might have a pick six in this game. It kind of feels like that sort of a game. Renardo Green is coming on really strong. We just paid Demo, which is exciting. So we can see Demo on either Lockett or Jackson Smith and Jigba, which would be really, I think those are the ways to match up against the Seahawks to our advantage. And
agreed.
The thing that troubles me, now we're getting Yetur Gross-Matos back, but I am worried about our interior defensive line, just watching the way they've been absolutely gashed, especially last week. Against the Bucks. Bucky Irving was just I felt like every time he touched the ball and ran behind his center, you know, he was gaining 6 yards. That's all there was to it. Now, good for us. Connor Williams is now retired, and the Michigan center is now starting. So we'll see. But again, I don't think we have a defensive tackle that can really exploit that. So we'll see what happens there. But at the end of the day,
that's true. Well, maybe the kid that we just Anderson, he's a little better than I thought he would be. Malik does pretty well. Maybe.
Well, you know, we're down, you know, our Hargrave. You know, granted, he's more of a pass rusher than a run defender, but he's still, you know, and we don't really have a good space eater. You know, going into the season with our defensive line, you know, in the aggregate, I thought it might be more talented than it was last season. But then when Hargrave went down and then Gross-Matos went down, all bets are off. Like if we had Hargrave and Collins and Gross-Matos, I think it'd be a very different looking defense and a much more stout defense, especially against the run. It's just, but again, the Seahawks, the Niners need to take this game seriously, and they are. Every NFC game is a must-win game from here on out. And so I think we're going to win, though, because the fact that Geno's the QB. So my score prediction is Niners 34, Seahawks 20. And I think the Niners build up like a 10-point lead and pretty much just milk it for the rest of the game. And you know, other thing too, Trent Williams is questionable, right? Because he didn't practice all week. So ankle, okay.
Every year.
So
it's the ankle.
Okay.
I wonder if it's the same ankle. I imagine it is.
Yeah. Well, we're going to see how Moore's going to do, I guess, because he's the backup left tackle. So
Tony, you know what I'm starting to feel good about him? He's been around long enough now. He didn't really embarrass himself last time he was on the field, as I remember. No. And I thought I didn't know he was in the game, and hey, he's not. We're not calling his name every 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And Tony, have you noticed we're not calling McKivitz's name all the time anymore?
Speaking of which, have you noticed that Mike McGlinchey is actually one of the best right tackles against the pass?
I do tell. I've not heard about this. Is that
look
right?
Look at the PFF score. So the Broncos, with former 49er Mike McGlinchey, who we cut loose because of his injury, actually they have the fewest amount of pressures given up. And those tackles are actually grading out to be the best tackle tandem in the league, believe it or not. So
wow,
Mike McGlinchey. So anyway, so Colton McKivitz, I guess there is hope for Colton McKivitz, but I think Colton McKivitz being better has more to do with him playing next to Pooney than it does with McKivitz. But yeah,
that can't be a coincidence. I know, right? Pooney shows up, all of a sudden McKivitz is playing a little better. Nah, that's no accident, or just by chance. So yeah.
Pooney's good. Pooney is good. Did you see that play where he blocked two guys on that one play?
See, that's what I'm talking about. Pooney, if McKivitz can't handle it, but just stay out of the way. I'll handle it. And also, Pooney always looks for work. When he gets rid of his guy, and sometimes he does, he gets this guy's out of the way quickly. He'll look to his right or left and see where else he can find things to do. God, he's going to be special.
I tell you, if only the center had that kind of strength, if only we had a center who could push guys back in the run game so he could run up the middle and eat clock. Unfortunately, we have Jake Brendel. So, we'll see how that goes this week. But luckily for us, Seahawks defensive line isn't quite there yet. But so knock on wood, they haven't put it together.
The teams are. Tony, always wonderful insights. We'll see you Friday, all right? I always keep it. We'll see you Sunday. See? This is what happens.
Ronbo.
Wednesday, I always lose my mind. And by the time Sunday comes, is it Friday yet or Thursday? Don't tell me it's Sunday, please. I get the stress level. These games are making me crazy, but I love it.
Yeah. Anyway, go Niners. Aloha, Ronbo. Thank you so much.
Aloha, Tony. I'll see you this weekend. All right. There's Tony. Always love, Rudy has owned the X. We're tag teaming on Rudy now. You don't go to X, do you, Run? I mean, a Rams own. You just talk out of your butt, don't you? You have no idea, do you?
Yeah.
Well, here we go, man. Here we go. And all of us are depending on Gino coming out there looking a lot like Gino. And even Gino's mom was watching the game. Oh, boy. Y'all watching it? I can see ask everybody in the house. Y'all watching the game? Yeah, I'll be in this I'll be in here cooking. You ain't going to watch the game? I'm tired of watching Gino more than anybody in the country. Gino, your mama don't even appreciate your game, boy. Woo! Ellis, tell us, what do you foresee coming up Sunday?
Man, if we don't have Nick Bosa, man, I mean, Kyle's gonna need to call up. I mean, Gross Matos, yes, but we're gonna need some reinforcements, and those aren't even gonna guarantee, us anything. But I think he needs to bring up, either Jalen Graham to be some extra reinforcement. I don't know what D. Winters is looking like, but
Jalen is back on the practice squad.
We need Graham.
Is he?
We need Graham, we need Graham, or we're going to need Antoine Bethune to come through, because Bethune's good at run stopping. He's not, good outside.
Yeah, no, he's
in the second and third levels or doing anything else. But when it comes to that run game, he's really good at tackling. We need to make sure that we can get Kenneth Walker down, because they're gonna. Looking at the tape from last week, I'm sure that that they noticed how successful Tampa Bay's running game was on us. They was getting a lot of yards, Irving and Rashad White. So
just tearing us up. But in the end, we don't know anything about Irving. So that sometimes has its benefits for rookie running backs.
They know what the hell was going on. They just didn't have a plan to stop him. I mean, Sorensen's, he's, I don't know. This is shit. Our defense was better last year with Wilkes than it has been this year. If I'm being, honest with just the whole.
The numbers back you up. We're not as good as we were last year, which is very strange. Because they were so happy to see Wilkes leave. Some of the players, from what I understand.
Yeah, I mean, look, there's Wilkes want to do things his way, and it just wasn't for
like any coach would.
For the politics, for the political aspect of it, it wasn't fitting. But he still had a lot more success. We had a lot more success. So. And we still we're damn near the same players. So it's not like, we just are missing all of these players. Like that.
Eric Armstead was most of the time out. Nick was there. We didn't have any Leonard Floyd. Yeah, we're and Leonard Floyd's not getting it done either, though. I thought he'd be better. I don't know.
I mean, if you're saying we have a better defensive roster now than last year?
I mean, personnel-wise. Yeah, because
personnel wise, and we're playing, and we're not playing up to that.
Exactly.
That means we should be better, but we're not. So that's exposing Sorensen. But our defensive front, Evan Anderson's been coming in clutch at the tackle position. We got to have those guys stopping the run. We need Jordan Elliott. We need Malik Collins to come through big tomorrow. If Nick's not going to be there, dude, it's going to be on the linebackers, at the second level, to be making sure they come up and lay a hit on Kenneth Walker.
Mm-hmm.
He also can catch the ball out the backfield, and Charbonnet Charbonnet is good too.
Yeah, I know it. I don't understand why they don't give him the ball more often. It's crazy. Gino out there trying to find DK. See, that's what we got going on in favor. DK insisting on him getting the ball, and I think he messes up their offense doing that because he puts pressure, and Gino yields to that pressure, trying to thread needles and getting picked off.
Yeah. They got some players. They're gonna come. We might see a better Gino than we did last time. So we have to be better. We got to be better even more than we were last game. And, I think offensively we can expect to have, even more points. I think we did score 30-something last game too, right? If I'm not mistaken.
I don't remember.
I think that was one of the games that I got to score.
And then the fourth quarter. Yeah. We did we start off the first quarter to the fourth quarter? Did we do that all in the second half like we love to do nowadays? Give a team a little bit of a lead. Give a lead first. Okay, we're going to come get you in the second half.
We made some big plays in the second half. I think it was about half and half.
Yeah.
But we did close out well, so that was important. But having Christian McCaffrey is going to make a big difference offensively for us. We have Ricky Pearsall now. George is kind of catching fire. I think George gets 2 touchdowns this game. And, we need Debo to play better. He hasn't been doing well this season. He's had a catch or two, a big play or two, here and there, but just no consistency so far throughout the season. So I'm hoping we can get him going, not out of the damn backfield though. And no screens for Debo. If you're going to throw a screen, give it to Jacob Cowan or Ricky Pearsall or something. They're a little bit faster off the hop.
Yeah, and he's lost. He likes playing against the Hawks. So, fam, what kind of score you got?
Shit. We need 38.
Now let's just calculate right in front of us. He's got this all figured out.
Give me 38 and give him 21 or something.
38, 21. All right. 40 burger.
I like the 30s. When we score over 30,
we win.
You know, we're damn near guaranteed to win. That's why I said you can't win with under 25 points.
That's true.
So,
we haven't lost a game at 30 yet. I don't remember. So yeah, score 30. That's the magic number. The defense can keep anybody under 30. All right. Well,
38-21, man. Hopefully Juwan comes through. I know he had a little surprise, foot or ankle injury. It's important that we have him. If we don't, I mean, having CMC can kind of counter that loss, but that third down dependability is gonna, you know, Christian's gonna have to be available, and we need, you know, Brock to be making sure he's locked in, you know, this game, and he will. That's very rare that Brock is just, you know, just out of sync. I think it happens momentarily, but he usually locks right back in. That's what's one of the great things about him is that he stays more engaged than not. Anyway,
all right.
Shout out to family. Y'all know what it is, man. Hit that like and subscribe. Get ready for the. Get ready. Let's close out, man. Let's close out. Let's go. You know, 2-0 up on these Kegels. Or not? Where I know they're an imaginary bird. Never mind. There's no such thing as a Seahawk. Just remember that. Anyway, shout out to you, fam. Thank you for the platform. Shout out to Dexter. Yeah.
Thank you, fam, for being a
I'm about to go watch this Tyson fight.
There you go.
Hopefully it's not fixed.
All right. Well, you know it is. All right. Anyway, fam, I'll see you Sunday.
Mike Tyson forever.
Oh, God. Let's get a donut tea.
What's going on? What's going on? Oh, what's going on? Ooh. Hey. I woke up this morning and I got out of bed, had a big old cup of coffee to fill our head. We had to remix it, and that is a fact. Let's go get Seahawks. What's up with that? Woo! Wee!
What's up with that? What's up with that?
I said, ooh, wee!
What's up with that? What's up with that?
Everything is going to be all right. We going to go and score all right.
What's up with that?
What's up with that?
Defense hits what we going to do real good.
What's up with that? What's up with that?
Moody, make your kicks like you know you should. What's up with that? We say, what's up? Everybody this Sunday, get excited. Make your turkey and chicken wings because we got the Seahawks. I said, what's up with that? I said, you already know, Gino, you going to be scared. I got another song for that coming up, player, and you ain't going to like it.
Yeah. Hey, Faison, how's everybody doing tonight?
Doing fine. You know, I'm telling you, fam, they're so worked out. I always wonder, how much time did it take him to come up with them lyrics? That's amazing. I'm always impressed.
You know, Ronbo, we missed a couple of days. It's going to be all right, but we always listening, you know what I'm saying? And we already know that, Rudy's out on, saying, hey, we don't want to say nothing about that. Yeah. We're going to leave Rudy alone right now. We're going to leave Marcus Slow. What's up, my boy? You know what I'm saying? We're going to leave that alone right now. Mm-hmm. But we're going to stick to Mean G and the crew and Gene D and the crew, you know what I'm saying? All those players that want to be on the Seahawks. I got something for y'all. Uh-oh. Is y'all ready?
Oh, God.
Yes. Is y'all ready?
Let me
turn. God, yes, I hope you listen to Gene D because we're going to go back to the 70s. And we're going to go back to the smooth voice of Lou Rose. Because I've got one thing to say about your man Gene, about your man Geno Smith, and here it goes. I'm going to say, you'll never find a defense like us. Someone who's going to be stalking you the whole night through. Oh, I say, you'll never find an offense like Brock who's going to score on you the way we do. I know you going to try to run behind the line, baby. You going to run away this way, that way. Did he going to see Bosa? You going to scream, no. That's sad. Hey, how you like it, faithful?
Oh, that's pure entertainment. That is.
Hey, Ronbo, I just have to tell you that that's all natural from the soul, right there.
No, I can tell too. That's the thing, you know.
It's all natural music, and he can hear a beat, and he just comes out. It's all natural.
That is amazing. And that first one, our first time I ever heard you, God, he sounds like Tone Loc. And I was wondering, is it really is? You know, it's just amazing.
Love it.
I know you've heard that before.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
But I always appreciate that enthusiasm, fam. You know what, though? Let's get in this game real quick because we got a couple of minutes here. But what's going to happen here? You already sung most of it.
Well,
as far as scores and things like that, CMC, our guys, and what do you think?
Okay, to give a cram, you know what I'm saying, to let everybody know what's going on. Just like the song I made, just like keeping the energy all season, I am excited about this one too, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you why. I believe that your boy Geno Smith is going to be scared out of his wits because the center has retired. We all know what happened. But it's not going to be about the people on the outside. See, we know Bosa might be down. It's going to be all right. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be a chance for little Floyd to bring his little speed up like he has been doing. He's been lurking on the side and everything, and we got somebody that's going to rotate in the outside with them. But my prediction, Ronbo, is the Davis brothers. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The Davis brothers is going to be together in the middle sometime in this game, and they're going to smack down that man at least not once, but twice. Okay? Linebackers going to do their thing. Diablo Lenore, show us why that we paid your player this time of the year. You understand me? Offense is going to be on all cylinders, okay? I heard about the Juwan Jennings scare, but right now it's just a scare. He's tough as nails. Let's get everybody on the field that we can, and let's get it rolling. The final score of the game that's going to be coming up, and we do believe it, is going to be 34, 49ers, 14, Seattle.
If they're lucky.
They're going to sneak one in. They're going to sneak another one in the second half, but that's going to be it. We're going to be in them like they owe us child support. We're going to beat them down like they some ground beef getting ready to go into a hamburger bun. And when it's all said and done, we got the perfect gumbo pot. From the old school, my man, from my old school dude, which is called the silverback, that's the root. You understand me? Then we got the other seasoning that came into play with the Jennings, Debo, and everybody else. Then you got that other special Kobe beef. You understand me? No, well, not Kobe beef. You got the scrimps. You understand me? Which is the CMC. And then you got to sprinkle of everybody else. Put the top on that, let that simmer, and when you got the sausages and everything and okra in there, when you pull the pot out, you got the perfect gumbo, baby. Ready to go over rice. We gonna win it, baby. We gonna win this, faithful.
You just have a way with words. You're a lyrical genius. I'm telling you right now. I'm thinking everything you said is probably about right too, because I forgot about the center situation. Geno needs to be a little concerned about that. He's not going to be comfortable with a new, especially a fifth round pick from a year. Maybe he's got a year of seasoning on him. The 49ers are going to try to exploit that.
Yes. Because the last two games, everybody, if you notice, take a look at this. Take a quick look at our defense. The last 3 or 4 games, no matter how we did, the middle is really pushing. The middle is really pushing. That's how, your boy Bosa is able to get to him on. Mm-hmm. He's working all day to try to get to him. He's working to try to get to him because the middle is getting pushed back. You know what I'm saying? Sure. Hargrave was doing his thing, but we got some pieces that can get to Geno and get to any other quarterbacks in this league. Let's start this Sunday. Let's rock them. Let's rock them. Let's not beat them. Let's rock them.
I always appreciate you and Tanisha. We're going to go now. But I'm going to see you Sunday, and we're going to sing some more. Louder.
Oh, you already know. Yes, you already know. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and Faithful, big show. What's up, my man? Yeah, I know, right? You know what I'm saying? Shabazz, what's going on, player? Everybody out there. Hey, both Tonys, you know what I'm saying? Overseas and Falcons fans, what's going on? And everybody that, we can't forget Bam and Boom and Papa Dragon.
Right.
Hey, I'm so excited, man. We had to give a shout out, and to those that we didn't mention, and also
Sharon.
Yeah, girl.
Good night, girl. Stay strong and get ready to blow them away.
Yes. Yes, and don't stress out. Please stay medicated. And when you come inside the house, wipe your feet. And don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And let's run this man up to 1 million, subscribers. Quit playing with
them.
Thanks, Donut. All right, y'all. You have a great night. Just keep that energy. Don't lose it. I'll see you Sunday.
We love you, faithful.
You too, Bob.
We'll see y'all. Have a good night, production. They forgot about y'all. Keep it lit.
Keeping it lit.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Got the DT. Y'all have a great night. All right. God, I forgot about Papa Dragon. Also, where's Chill Pill, Phil? Last time Phil took off for a long time, he was out doing some long exhibition across country by foot, right? Or somewhere. I forgot that trek he took. But Pop, where you at, man? You okay? God. Hey, Bill. Bill, that sounds like a cowboy fan that's, he's got a guitar around the house. He started hitting a rage and rock riff just before he threw his TV out in the middle of the street, only to be written up by the police. Hey, boy, you can't throw that out in the middle of the street. Have you lost your damn mind? And now, I wonder what that would cost. You're actually, that's a public danger. That's a lot of glass flying.
From what I've heard, from what I've been reading, and from what I know, Sunday's game is what I call the Murphy's Law game. What can go wrong
will go wrong. Yeah.
Will go wrong. Now, you be wrong again. I want to be wrong.
I know. That's what I did last week.
I do not see it happening with Jake Moody. You have not released him. You still have him on the team. He's still the kicker. So until he can prove he can kick a field goal, I am not giving you a single field goal or an extra point in that game. I will say the 49ers will have a strong start, a touchdown with a missed extra point, and then that song is the YMCA. The Seahawks are going to run wild all over the 49ers because there's no Nick Bosa. I am making my score prediction, and it will not be good, and I will be mad if it's right, and I will be happy if it's wrong. But here, once again, I'm calling it. Again, I'm calling 49ers 6, Seahawks 85.
6-85. I mean, you got into football scores. Bill, you ever watch college football games and they tend to run up scores because it's going to have an effect on playoff seedings, rankings, and things like that. Wouldn't it be fun if they start doing that in NFL? 6-85, and it's like we start in the daytime and it's nighttime before the game is over.
And listen not to the 49er fans, listen to the 49er players. You better show up, you better wake up, and you better play, or you're going to see a long day. Because just like Michael Singletary said, you can't play with them, you can't coach them, and you can't work with them. Play like the 49ers or be the Harlem Globetrotters.
I forgot about Singletary. And when he said that with such conviction. I mean, there's 2 or 3 coaches that have said things like that, and you never forget it. As the Vikings coach, they are who we thought they were. They go on. Well, there's another coach, too, that lost the game and was just furious in the post-game interview. Bill, but do you remember Harbaugh? Harbaugh would be talking in a different language. And in post-game, he wouldn't answer questions, and he was worse than Belichick. Actually, Belichick gets a lot of flack for you ask him a question, he's like,
we should have kept him. We should have kept him.
Next question.
There's one thing about Harbaugh is when he had a lead, he didn't blow it. when he had your neck on the ground or your body against the rope, it was a KO. You knew it was over.
Yeah.
A 10-point lead, you could celebrate. It was over.
Yeah, but remember, though, we couldn't score in the second half for strange reasons. We beat your team up in the first half and leave all the work for the defense in the second half. That was the most strangest thing. But it worked.
But if we would have kept them a good three more seasons, we would have had our 6 and 7, Ronbo. We would have had our 6 and 7. We would have had our Super Bowls. We would have been talking about how great Harbaugh was. People talking about, Harbaugh is trash. Shut up.
No, Harbaugh's a great coach. The thing is, there was mutiny on the bounty arising. I mean, Harbaugh there were some players who were saying things that weren't really nice, and they were starting to get it out there publicly and on social media. I didn't believe in all of it because I can't believe, really. Remember Alex Boone said, Jim Harbaugh's my coach, and I'll defend him all day, but blah, 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 blah. Wow. If Booney's got something bad to say, Staley never said.
You had to play as a player. You're getting paid millions. You better live up to your expectation. Harbaugh made you play, and he made you put the better of yourself out on the field. Yeah. And even if he didn't like it, I mean, he was worthless because if I was in control of the team, they'd be watching Barney or VeggieTales or whatever it is after every loss they had. I would make them sit and watch the most worthless film in the market. I would torture them with films that they wouldn't like, and they would have to sing along. If they want to act like children and play like children, they're going to watch TV shows like children. Or you want to be like me and play like me, you watch man shows. What are we going to see Sunday? I want to see a Super Bowl, Ronbo. And until that happens, this is it.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't have faith in the team. I got faith in the team when they go out and play like men. But there's some games they lost, they should have won like men.
Yeah, I agree. Well, Bill, we're going to go, and I'm going to see you Friday, and the men are going to show up and play like men. And win
they
this
better.
Game.
Give me a 49er shout out.
Niners! Bill, I'll see you Sunday.
Prove me wrong, Niners. Later.
All right. Hey, Steven.
I hope I don't sound it too this. I need love in the love. LOVE love. How you doing, Ronbo?
Steven, doing great, man. Because there's really no reason to show. Usually, if you tell me we're getting ready to play the Cardinals, the Eagles, the Lions, the Bills, some of the teams we got playing. But you know what? Looking past this game is a huge mistake. I don't want to, but I don't feel the urgency or the fear that I did. I was a little concerned about Tampa Bay, but they had all their people, some of their best weapons missing. So I took that game lightly, and we damn near lost. So now, if we're going to exercise caution and not get too high and mighty feeling, Stephen, what kind of thoughts are you having about this? Because, this is not the scariest game we got, though they're still yet to come.
Yes. Hey, Ronbo chat. Hi, how you guys doing? Hey, Ronbo. Yeah, I think we're gonna beat the Hawks. This is not the Legion of Boom no more.
We've been saying that for a while now.
Oh yeah.
No, actually, we've been winning for a while. When's the last time the Hawks beat us?
Oh, it's been years.
So, yeah, we've had a right to say that, but you just wonder sometimes. I mean, we beat the Rams for how many years, and they finally mustered up enough strength to get past us. So it can go on and on until suddenly, hopefully, this particular weekend, no, because we can't afford it,
Yeah. Oh, for some reason I thought, oh, Ronbo must be watching the Tyson fight today. So
No, I'm gonna go watch it afterward though.
oh, you know,
Yeah. I forgot it was actually on it. Everybody started talking about it. It's on Netflix actually.
Isn't that guy crazy? How old are you, dude?
God. I mean, Mike Tyson. But you know what? I wonder. I saw him working out a month ago. Yeah. And he still looked like he could knock the bejesus out of So I says, Mike Tyson's just an animal, man. It doesn't matter how old he is. If he hits you, it's going to hurt. But stamina comes into play, though. I don't know how well he trained for that. That's what usually happens to an older boxer, especially his legs.
Yeah, but this game, it's really important that we win. Well, all of these games are must wins. This round was just.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Well, we play our best football in the second half. Actually, and with CMC back in the mix, I think they're going to look a little bit more like we're used to, because we've been playing limp leg football for the first 8 weeks, and even CMC this week wasn't all the way back, right? So you're going to see a different 49er team. You're going to see our offense is going to be able to do different things that they weren't able to do when he was out. CMC, whatever they're paying him is probably not enough money. He makes defenses respect the entire – guys are in zone. They're trying to stop watching zone, but the eyes are shifting watching CMC because he can cause havoc if you don't keep an eye on him. Now, that means all the other guys can do things. That's what makes the offense effective. Yak was back last week. Steve, we haven't seen Yak in how many weeks? Not really. Yak was back last week. Same's going to happen. From here on out, as long as CMC's on the floor, defense is going to have a little trouble with us.
Yeah, I can't wait to see your reaction on Sunday. You're going to say, come on, defense. Rudy, get those kicks.
And when Jake comes on the field, oh, my God. Fam, put your hand on your monitor, please. Let's have a prayer. Lord, please. Last week you abandoned us in our time of need. Jake Moody was out there by himself, and he couldn't hit the broadside of a damn barn. Oh, I'm sorry. He couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. He couldn't find the middle of those uprights, and they're how many feet apart. Please, Lord, help us. Please. Oh, my God. Jake, wide right to the right. God, Jesus, Jake. I know I'm going to lose it. He just makes me so mad. Steven, he's got one job. He's just got one job. Work on it. Your craft perfected. Jake. There's no need to get mad before the game, though, Steven. I just realized, calm down. We got to calm down. Okay, we got this. Yeah.
Yeah. The Eagles won yesterday. They're looking like they're gonna win the division.
I know, right?
Yeah, they look pretty good, right?
They're going to. They're going to. I thought Washington was gonna beat them up. Nah.
Yeah. But it's still early, right? It's not over yet. Right?
I know Washington could come back. I forget, we got 7, 8 weeks. Yeah. There's Washington can still win that division.
Yeah, but I think we're going to win this Sunday, but I don't know about the next 2 games. I'm thinking, I don't know about those 2 games.
Because one thing we've learned as 49er fans, there's no need to get cocky. Because we're sort of having issues, so we'll see.
Issues? What do you mean? We can't
that's just a model.
We got to improve on that, just saying. But you said Matos is coming back, which is good.
Who?
That's pretty. What's his name? Matos?
Oh, Gross Matos. Yeah, we need him because the defense was looking pretty good, actually. He brought an element that even Leonard Floyd's not bringing. So, yeah, you're right. Gross Matos, if he's feeling good, he can help that defense, of the defensive rush. So, see what he got for a score.
Score? I'm going to say I'm just afraid about they might catch up to us, so I'm just going to say 25-20.
Come on, Stevens. Oh, my God. I won't survive it. But, it could be.
Yeah. I'm just scared because we might not catch up again.
God. We're going to find out. Steven, always fun, always a pleasure. I'll see you Sunday, and let's see if you're right.
Rumble, before I go, this is ladies' night.
If you're feeling right, yeah. Oh God, we'll wait till we play the Rams for that. All right, Steven. 49er Brian, come on in. What's up, player?
What up, player? What it do? What it do?
What it do?
You know, the marketing schmo knows the score from the big old apple of smelly New York. Yeah. I'm already screwing up. To that other big shithole of LA. Well, so, like, you know, this is how it is. It's going to be Niners 40, Sea Trash 10.
40,
because
I love
the Seahawks will never know when they'll get another championship.
But you know what?
I don't have the.
You know, Brian, I just want to say, though, with the wide, if Jawan Jennings is playing and Debo comes in and just makes a slight, all he needs George Kittle. This is why Ricky Pearsall each and every week, as he improves, is going to become more and more lethal because you one-on-one, whoever's guarding Ricky, you're dead meat. Brock's got to know that.
Yeah.
Look high and low for him. This could destroy a defense within the first quarter. Kyle knows that.
George
If I
Kittle?
thought that, Kyle's already thought that.
George Kittle will tear up the middle because they don't have a middle.
No. And you got our boy out there. You got the guy who makes that offense click. CMC. He doesn't have to do a damn thing and just be out there.
Why can't we just put CMC on the bench this weekend? Do we really need him out there to play these guys? Seriously.
He doesn't have to be on the bench, but he could just be on the field and not do anything. He could be what do you call it? The lame duck. He's just out there, but he's not really doing anything besides confusing and making the defense crazy. Because you never know what he's going to do. If you're in the defense, you cannot take it for. You cannot excuse him. You've got to keep an eye on him no matter what. That is the essence.
If I'm Brock Purdy and the call comes in to give it to CMC, I'm changing the play right away, bro.
That would be awesome. Audible out. You come back to the sideline. Brock, can I talk to you for a moment? Yeah. No, I mean in the locker room. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes,
go ahead. Who are you going to put in for quarterback? That's what I would say. I'm your $50 million quarterback next year. You go ahead and try that shit, buddy.
You know, God, Kyle, there are times that I bet he could make that choice and probably be a little better than Kyle's.
Well, you know, I don't like to hate on Kyle because I think
I don't either, but I'm just saying, you know,
greatest minds but he does make some stupid calls and plays every once in a while, and it's just like, what are you doing, dude? But he's our coach, and he's not going to get fired. If anything, I'll make him step down like they did old Chief Carroll last year, you know? Kind of like, he's going to be a consultant. Yeah, right, you fired him, whatever.
You're right, though. Kyle stays in San Francisco as long as he wants to. The fact is we're competitive with him, and Jed does not want to go back to the good old days of Tom Sula and Chip Kelly style where we're just – out there going through the season because we're part of the NFL. No. Kyle keeps the team competitive.
Ronbo, here's the other thing. Like the Yorks and the Bartolos and the Shanahans, they're all like family. So
yeah, that's true.
Cutting Kyle would be like firing one of their own children, you know, from the team. So there's that part of it too. But, you know, the only way that Kyle's ever going to be gone, I think he's got another year or two under his belt. The only way he's going to be gone if we have like horrible losing seasons, and I don't see that happening. You know?
If he tries to quit,
I think he's getting a pass. Everybody's hating on him this year, but he's getting a pass because of all the injuries. I can't put injuries on Kyle.
No, as it should be that way. You can't get if a coach has no weapons, no tools. How's he going to build anything? So that's why I've always been against that. Because you don't fire the coach because you got 30 guys out. Well, bring the next guy in so you can fire him too, because he's leaving as quickly as this one did anyway. He's got nothing to work with.
You go ahead and bring up Ben Johnson over here with all these injuries. He ain't going to do nothing either. So
it doesn't work like
you know. I don't want to hear that crap. But Ronbo, I think this is going to be a butt kicking. I really do. I don't think the Seahawks have a chance. Sorry, Eric. I don't mean to cut on your team, but I love you, but you guys are going down bad.
Eric understands. He's such a mild-mannered, laid-back dude.
I know. Eric's such a good guy. Unlike that Gina D. Oh my God, I can't stand Gina
Gene's not
D.
showing up. I've been looking for him. I'm waiting. I didn't. Have you seen him?
Yeah, he's like lamb's urination. They win one Super Bowl every 20 years and they disappear. You know?
Oh no, yeah. Well, no, they win their 1 out of 2 in 70 years, and as soon as they win at 1, not been there, not did that. They overreact. They start going crazy. They look like a bunch of little. Anyway, they look like they just don't know what to do. So they stand around talking. Wow, we're the greatest thing that ever done. Oh, you guys haven't been as good as us. You didn't score since 1994. How many trophies you got? We got 2. So, yes, God, good for you. Good, guys.
And are we all going to be laughing our asses off when the Patriots destroy them this weekend?
I know I am.
The Rams. I will be.
You notice Rudy has been going crazy on X?
Rudy is on milk cartons, Ronbo. He's on milk cartons right now. You haven't seen him on the old X anywhere. You know, he's hiding out.
He came in the other day because I finally said enough to piss him off. He comes in and talks about his defensive line. He found an article saying they've got the best young defensive line in the NFL right now. I said, good, Rudy. You're starting to rebuild. There you go. You start from the inside, and you get rid of Matthew, pick a week Stafford and get some picks and you go from there. And then in 4 or 5 years, maybe you'll have some team we can call relevant again.
With Stetson Bennett the third or whatever on their roster as their quarterback. Okay, sure.
He's out of Georgia, fam. He has to be good.
Well, we'll see about that. I ain't got my hopes up to the Lambs or the Seahawks. So, but Ronbo, my score 40-10. It's going to be a shellacking, and I'll be laughing on Sunday. It'll be fun. So,
I know.
Anyway, shout out to you. Appreciate you always. I'll see you Sunday, and everybody else, you know who you are. Love you. Have a good night, everyone.
You
see
too. Night, Brian. Oh, please. Rams don't say you really try hard. Nobody rocks. Nobody block Rudy. It'll never happen. I don't fear you clowns. I really don't. You offer nothing to be fearful of. Hey, yo, Z!
Ronbo, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Come on in.
So I'm doing 2 things at once. I'm watching this match, and I'm on the phone with you. So I got one thing to say. The dark one is here.
Well, see, bring it on in here, man. But you know we're playing the Hawks this week. This has become a tradition now. We used to get scared of the Hawks, and now it's just another game, another week. Well, but what do you think is going to happen here? Because anything could go wrong at any minute now. Because we've been beating them too long now, and what we do is we beat teams for a long time, and then out of nowhere they do come up with a win. Well, what are you thinking?
I think every game from now on is going to be a must-win. So we got to go in there. We got to get this W, and we got to do it in a fashion where people can start looking at us as contenders. You know what I mean?
I know. See, that's exactly what you're right. Start looking like the Vikings, and who else came in busting ass this year, and it's suddenly starting to get a little slowed down. You know, God.
Yeah. So we see. I mean, I feel like the offense is. I feel like I want to see more from the defense with the getting to the quarterback in situations, but can't complain about the offense. The offense is getting it done. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like I want to see more from the defense. You know what I'm saying? Defensive line at that. You heard me? Ronbo.
Yo, I'm sorry. I was told that I did block Rudy. I remember that day there was about 14 Rudys, and I blocked the one that didn't sound like Rudy. If I unblock Rudy and 13 show up, though, I have to go through that process again. So maybe I should leave him blocked. That tells you something about you, Rudy. Okay, never mind. Go ahead. I'm sorry. We'll work on Rudy's situation later.
Yeah, like I was saying, I just want to see more from the defensive line. I want to see them get to the quarterback a little bit more than what we past seen. You know what I'm saying?
Right? And Nick's got a leg hurting. Yeah. We'll see. Gross Matos is back, which is he creates a lot of violence. Leonard Floyd, I wish he'd wake up this week. And we'll see.
Please, dude. We've been sleeping for way too long. We just got to see, a little bit more things going on with the defensive line. I believe in the offense. You know what I'm saying? I have no problems with the offense. I think the offense is going to cook well and do better. You know what I'm saying? But as of right now, I want to see the line, the defensive line. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Because that's where, that's pretty much the definite. The 49ers identify by their defensive pass rush. If it's not available, we're just sort of looking like everybody else, or most teams around the league, except for those who do have a good pass rush. So you're right. That pass rush is an integral part of the 49ers' success. It's got to be there. Because we haven't got enough turnovers this year either. And that's usually due to the fact that pass rush is doing what it does. So, Z, could you reduce that volume on your TV a little bit?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That sounds better.
All right, that's cool. Yeah. All right, go ahead.
Yeah. So, I think Ricky Pearsall is going to get some more touchdowns. I think he's going to show that he is, a first round for a reason, and he's going to do more. Obviously, we're going to see more production from CMC, but the question is, do we really have to? You know what I'm saying? Do we really need to see more production?
It's Kyle, and you could use him as a decoy now and let the other guys do the work. If CMC's on the field, that's all it takes. Line him up in the slot, have him stand in the backfield, just do something away from what he's going to do. Let him just run out and set up on the post just in case Brock needs anybody, then he can dump off to CMC. But in the meantime, that in effect causes the defense to go nuts on the other team. That's all you got to do until they figure it out. Do that. But don't keep running him unnecessarily against the Hawks. Don't do it. If he gets ready against the Hawks and you don't have him for the next game and the next game and the next game, what will you have done? You screwed up. That's exactly what you did. You didn't need to use him that much. I can't believe he can't think straight like that. I came up with that easy. I'm sure a million others have too.
And if Jake Moody misses more field goals, I really don't know what to tell the team. I think it's going to be a different conversation. I think he may have to, move on from the young guys.
He goes on the IR because his leg is hurting, and we go get another kicker. We cannot depend on him coming out there with a 50-50 chance of making field goals and extra points every week. It's just too much.
Because we almost lost that game last week, but he got the last one. So you got to give him props.
Barely made it.
Yeah. Well,
So
we'll see how it goes, man. I'm looking forward to this game.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna get it. We should. What do you got for a score?
A score. That's a good one. I want to say it's going to be close, but I feel like I want them to do more to make it close. I want them to stop playing and start taking games over. So I'm going to go with, how about 23-17?
22-17? All right.
Yeah, 23-17. How do you think? You think that would be a close game still if it's 23-17?
It probably will, but I didn't say it would be. I thought it'd be 34-17 because I'm hoping the 49ers offense gets fully back on track this week. But you know what? It's probably going to end up being close. Even in the best of times recently, we always barely beat them, I mean, even at our strongest, we're just getting away. It's a division game. That's the way it goes.
Yeah, the division games is always close for some reason.
Because both teams know each other too well.
That's right.
Yeah. So
23-17,
right.
Lock me in.
Yeah, I got it. I don't blame you. All right. And Z, get back to that, whatever you're watching there, and I'll see you Friday, fam. I keep getting
Watching
today and
Tyson
Sunday mixed
and
up.
Paul.
Sunday.
watching this Tyson and Paul matchup.
I'm going to get to it in a few minutes myself. All right. Night, fam.
All right, dark one out. Dark one over. Comes back.
Dark one's out. Now, okay. Now, what I'm going to do is, just to remove any doubt as any intimidating factor from Rudy, the reason I got rid of that, there was a bunch of fake Rudys, and I must have accidentally got the wrong Rudy. There's a couple of clowns like the young Montana and others that don't really have a life who sit around coming up with clones. Clones, I don't have to put up with clones because I got 2 or 3 of them representing that stupidity enough. But if the real Rudy did get knocked off, he didn't say anything to me, and I'm seeing him on X all the time, which I'm still a little confused about. We're going to unblock. But as soon as I seen 15 different guys coming in with the same handle, which is what was the case last time, because trust me, ain't no fear in this dude about no damned Rudy. But if I see 15 different ones, then we got to do it again. We'll see. All right. Hey, Tony ATL.
Ronbo, good evening. How are you?
I tell you what, I'm doing fine. It's that time of week, Tony. You start getting nervous. You can't, you're not supposed to, you know what you do, Tony? When you're on the quest for, you have to beat the team you're supposed to beat. You fight with the team you're supposed to fight with. I don't know if the Hawks are in fighting form right now. So, we go in there and have a trouble with them like we did with Tampa Bay. Oh, man.
Yeah, man. Tampa Bay, those were hard-fought wins that we had against them, and losing to the Aints, man, that was unacceptable. I mean, we're over it now, but I don't know if you saw the injury reports. The Falcons got quite a bit of defensive players out. We went from a 3-point favorite on Monday. We are a 2.5-point dog as of yesterday.
Damn! Since the week started, you've dropped like that? How many guys you got out?
Our number 2 corner, Mike Hughes, is out with a knee. Our number 3 cornerback, D. Alford, is out. Concussion. Our number 5 corner is out. I forgot his name. He's out. Damn. So our number 4 cornerback is moving to the number 2. We brought up this kid from the practice squad that he was balling in his preseason game against Baltimore. He had like 9 tackles. His name is Burford out of Southern Miss. So we're kind of a little banged up. James Smith-Williams, one of our backup edge rushers, is out. So that leaves us down to 4 edge rushers, but we're good there. One of our defensive tackles is out, Taquan Graham, with a pec muscle. So we activated, we didn't activate, our defensive end from our 4th-round pick, Brandon Douglas, who's yet to play this year. So we're fine there, but we're kind of banged up defensively.
Man, I thought we were beat up. You guys got a lot of guys out. You got a lot of holes. Man. You see, this is why when you're building depth in the offseason, man, every guy counts. If they bring in a drag, you got to get mad about it because that guy could be the guy that comes into the game. Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, is Kirk?
Thank goodness Clark Phillips, our 3rd-round pick last year, he's going to start.
How's he look?
Was like our 4th corner. Should have been our 3rd corner. He could play in the slot, or he could play on the outside. He played last week when Mike Hughes went down. So I like Clark Phillips. So he was the one that picked off Caleb Williams in the Pac-12 championship game 2 years ago.
Caleb, please get me out of Chicago, Caleb. He's next. Watch. Hey,
I told you, Ronbo. He's not the guy.
I know what you do.
Even though
but Justin Fields wasn't the guy.
Quarterback coach, but
yeah, Mitchell. What's his name? Yeah, whoever's running things over there, they need to get rid of him. If I'm the owner and I see 3 quarterbacks that came in 1st-round picks, highly touted before they came into the draft, and they come to my team and turn to trash, I'm starting to wonder: is it them or is it us? Hey, by the way, Nikita says Kirk is a questionable. Is he hurt?
Yeah.
What's wrong with him?
I don't know. We played going up against Bo Nix. I wanted us to draft Bo Nix, but I'm not mad at Michael Penix either.
Okay. It was Kirk's okay with the weapons you guys got. I don't know why he'd be unless he's hurt.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting. We play at the same start time as you guys this week because we're on the West Coast. You guys play Seattle. So did you hear about Seattle center Connor Williams retiring?
I mean, and they didn't give any details as to what that was about. because if you do things like that in the middle of the week, as was pointed out earlier by Eric, he was thinking,
yeah, they got him as free agency from the Jets. Yeah, from what I heard, they said it was personal reasons. It had something to do with family.
Well, see, now that's what's scary. Because like Eric pointed out, it could be somebody really sick in the family, and it devastated him to the point where he doesn't want to talk about it with anybody. He's just going to say, I'm out of here.
Sure.
Oh, I hope not.
Sure. And the Cowboy Nation, they're still crying and whining. Ronbo, why do they talk about the Cowboys? The Cowboys are one of the worst teams in the league.
But they're
they should be
American.
talking about the better teams. Why are they still talking about football?
It's America's team, you know? The Cowboys, one thing about Jerry Jones is a brilliant businessman. The Cowboys are going to stay in the news whether they're doing poorly, and if they get more news when they're doing poorly than they do when they're doing well. Have you noticed that? Everybody's talking about the damn Cowboys. And I say, you know what? Why does every talk show, sports talk show, people are talking about the Cowboys?
I don't get it. I just don't get it.
That's just the fact, because they've got that moniker of being America's team. Well, America's team's looking like butt cheeks again this week. And now Micah Parsons is going to get a raise from Jerry. Because did you see Jerry defend him when he thought Micah said too much, when he said McCarthy? We got players on the team that's done way more than Mike McCarthy's ever going to do. And Jerry came and says, no, I understand what he's talking about. He's not saying what y'all think.
Mike McCarthy has packed his stuff. In about a couple of months, he's going to be out of there.
They're going to finish the season with him. Because they get a bit around.
But what I tell you about the Eagles, that I don't like the Eagles, but they got a good roster, Ronbo. They're going to be right in the thick of things in the NFC.
I realized that when I was watching this past week, or 2 weeks ago, and also against Washington. Washington's a good team.
We play them later in the year. We play at Washington. That'll be the first time Dan Quinn's going up against his former team. We also got to play, at Washington. Who else we play? We got to play we play the Raiders on Monday night in Las Vegas. That's going to be a treat.
Yeah. Because, you see that dude stop? Who was that defender, Tony, for the Philly that was actually stopping McCullough? He was like, McCullough was wearing him like a shirt the whole game. Jalen could not hit him. Defensive back for the Eagles.
Are you talking about the rookie?
Is he a rookie?
That kid's name. Damn. He returned punch too.
He did a job.
Kid out of Iowa. I can't think of his name right now.
Jalen couldn't find his weapon. They were doing nothing but there was no throws downfield or anything like that. They were just taking what the defense gave them. People, no, that was necessary. You throw that ball downfield, you're gonna get picked. But McCullough could not get loose. There was no other openings. They stopped him from running pretty well. Eagles defense looks good, better than I thought.
Yeah. I'm glad we beat them when we beat them, because I don't know if we could beat them now. But I do have.
What week did you play the Eagles?
Team. And Ronbo, my candidate for MVP right now, and it could change. I think Saquon Barkley's the MVP right now.
He's looking like it now. Yeah, he leads the league in rushing, and he's just ignited that offense. Wherever Jalen fell down, and Jalen falls down a lot, Barkley would pick it up.
Yeah. And Ronbo, I agree with you. You called it. Baltimore's not going, because that secondary, teams are torching that secondary. Cincinnati torched them last week.
Yeah,
they're not. I don't think they're going to get back to the championship game.
You know what? The real test could be Buffalo handles them, because they're not going to be able to what they're doing now is Baltimore's offense is just scoring a lot of points. They're getting to shootouts. Shootouts always end in the playoffs. You don't get no shootout.
Yeah.
If your team can't keep up, you're going to get beat. Yeah.
And Ronbo, another West Coast game, like your game, my game, who else plays it's some good West Coast games. Cincinnati at LA Chargers. LA Chargers have that last playoff spot right now. Cincinnati's going to beat them. Cincinnati's going to get that last playoff spot.
Is it between them and the Chargers?
This week at LA Chargers, Cincinnati.
But Cincinnati, They've only got what 2-3 wins.
I think they're 4-6, something like that.
Oh, they
and
do
the Chargers are 6-4.
They do have
the last
4.
playoff spot. That's only 2 games. There's a lot of games left.
Because I didn't know the Chargers won that many. Okay, because they've lost some heartbreakers. Some games Chargers should easily be. The record should be reversed. Oh, they lost some heartbreakers.
Yeah. I like their offensive line. I like how they built their offensive line.
Oh, the defense.
3 first-round picks on it.
Yeah, the Bengals defense is letting them down. That's what's going on with that. Burrow's got that team back. I mean, what's his name? Chase. Man, Jamar Chase is just. I'm watching them make them play. How do you stop that?
Well, T. Higgins is going to be a free agent, Ronbo. I don't know if y'all want to sign him though, and pay him because he's making he's on the franchise tag, making $25.5 million this year. The Bengals aren't going to pay him because they got other people to pay. They're going to Trey Hendrickson's leading the league in sacks with 11.5. They might want to try to repay him. I wouldn't mind trying to get him because this is the last year of his contract.
It's just going to be rough out there next year. All season's going to be crazy. Tony, give me your scores, your game, my game, and we'll see you Sunday. What do you got?
Your game against the Seattle Seahawks, I see it San Francisco 28, Seattle 17. I think your defense is going to be stepping it up the second half of the year. 28-17 for you guys. And us against Denver, I got us beat. I still think we're going to beat Denver. I say we're going to beat Denver 24-23. I think it's going to be a mini shootout.
Nail biter. Oh, I hate that. God, I barely survive those kind of games. Woo!
And I got the Bengals beating the Chargers 28-21. I want to watch that one. That's going to be a good one.
Who do the Steelers play this week? All of a sudden, the Steelers got my attention.
That's the other 4 o'clock game. Baltimore at Pittsburgh.
Ooh, I'm thinking Steelers. You know why? Because Thomason is not going to put up with they're going to have a plan. TJ's going to be all over. You know what? They got a good day. Steelers. Yeah. Because they're not going to let you run off 35, 40 points.
7 against the Steelers all time, something like that.
Lamar, is he got? But that was the Steelers of not this year. That defense is clicking, and the offense stays on the field long enough so that they don't get worn out and tired. Steelers.
They better tackle that freight train wearing number 22 with the last name on his back, Henry, because he's coming.
See, Tony, that's what I'm talking about. Big and strong and fast and bad. Don't intimidate the Steelers. That's what Steelers are getting back to what they used to be a long time ago. You can get your ass kicked coming in there being rough because, whoa, that's what they do.
Yeah, back in the day, the Steelers we win the game and we're going to win the fight.
Anyway, Tony, always a pleasure. I'll see you Sunday. Good luck with your game.
Same with you, Ronbo.
Thanks.
And Don Clickbait Bird, it was good to see you in the chat, Clickbait. I'm glad you moved out the shed. Texas boy, if you're listening, your ass, your Cowboys about to lose a bunch of games. They're going to get embarrassed. And the Rams, you're always ass. New England's going to shut you down. You won't even score 14 points.
Boy, don't let them lose that game. Boy, I'll be all over them. Good night, Tony. Lose that game, Rams. Oh, you have not. Boy, I ran Rudy off. Rudy, you know I ran you off. Rudy, I've still got mixed feelings about you being. That wasn't somebody else said that wasn't you that I dropped. Where have you been? Because I mean, there's no questioning there was like 15 or 20 Rudys in here. That wasn't all Rudy. He doesn't need to do that. Who were those people? Children. Ma'am, tell you what I'm going to do. I'll see you Sunday. Let's get ready to do it again. Can we have a low-stress game? Even if it means nothing more than Jake Moody coming out there and not failing on his field goal attempts. And if he misses his first try and it's around 30 yards or something like that, clearly he's not ready to play. Kyle, I hope you have somebody that you can bring in suddenly to kick the ball if that's the case, Kyle. If not, you're being irresponsible. You ought to be held accountable. Bam, meantime, relax. We got this. All right, I'm just talking. We got this. I'll see you Sunday. Please don't forget to subscribe, fam. I want to keep you as my bro. Oh my sins. Niners. You can't tell you how much I love doing that.